My girlfriend Brittany claims she was date raped. I don't believe her, and I'm not sure if my son is actually mine. She was my high school sweetheart, and if she lied to me, that would break my heart. And Brittany and I have been together off and on for 6 years. Around 2011, she went to this party, and it was inside of a hotel room, but there were mostly guys there. Brittany called me while she was at the party, and there were some guys flirting with her in the background. When I heard that, I asked her to leave the party, but she didn't want to go. Around that time, that's when the baby was conceived, and I was off in college, so I'm not sure if he's mine or not. I think she said she was raped to try to clear herself from being accused of cheating at the party. Or why would she go to a hotel room with only guys there anyway? I think she went there with the intentions of having sex with someone just because I was in college partying. But the difference between me and her, I didn't go down there and have sex and bring back a child. She called me the next day saying that she had just got back from the hospital because there were pills slipped in her drink, and she didn't remember what happened. And it wasn't until 2 years later that she told me she had sex with someone at the party. When she said that, everything started making sense. The timing wasn't right. I was off in college, so how could the baby be mine? It made me feel very angry. I always had doubts because my son is much lighter than me and her, and he has different color eyes. Now, where that come from, I don't know. Me and my son have a really good relationship. I love him to death, but if I find out that my son is not mine, I don't know. My son is 2 years old. I've been taking care of him since he was born. It scares me to think that he might not be mine after being here for all this time for him. When I look in his eyes, I don't know if he's really mine or not, but I really do want him to be. If Brittany fails her lie detector test, then it's over. But I'll still be there for my son because I love him.
I'm here to prove to Christopher that I did not cheat on him. I went to the party even though he told me not to go to the party, but I just was in a sense where he was out having fun, so why couldn't I have my fun as well?
Okay, so you're young and you go to a party, nothing wrong with that. When he describes the party in the tape, he says that it's a small hotel room and it's filled with men. Is that correct?
It wasn't filled with men. It was females and males at the party.
All right, so you say there was both. And you felt comfortable being at the party.
Right. It was mostly my high school friends that were throwing the party.
So you knew the people?
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember anything from the party?
I remember when I first arrived at the party having a few drinks. I remember my first 2 drinks. I remember those being poured, so I saw exactly what that was. But I did start accepting drinks from people, not knowing what I was drinking or what could have been in my cup. And after that, I just woke up in the hospital about 4 o'clock in the morning. Hooked up to IV machines, my body was completely numb. And a nurse assistant came and spoke to me, and they had a few questions. They wanted to know if I took Vicodins or ecstasy for anything. And I just kind of told them, like, no, I don't do drugs. I don't take pills. That's not me.
Did they find any of that in your blood?
That's what they found in my system. That's why they questioned me about it.
So they did find Vicodin and they found ecstasy in your blood. Did you ever have a chance to talk to your girlfriends afterward and say, hey, what happened to me?
I had a few to tell me, like, yeah, you hooked up with someone, you don't remember it, or you were tripping, you were just all over the place, you couldn't walk or anything. Asked around. When I found out the person I supposedly hooked up with, I contacted him as well. And I spoke to him and I asked him, like, did we have sex at the party? And he told me we did. He said he was not that drunk and didn't feel that I was that drunk either. He felt like whatever happened was something I wanted, but I don't remember anything happening like that.
Right. At any point at the hospital, did you tell anybody that you were raped?
No, I didn't tell anyone because at that time, I felt like if I was raped, you know, they would have came to me and said it to me. Right. It wasn't until a family member contacted the hospital where they only said that I smelled of sex aroma, but they never did a rape kit or...
Wait, I'm sorry. The doctors said you had a sex aroma?
Like I smelled like sex, but they never did any type of rape kit on me or anything to say that I was raped or if it was consensual.
I don't believe
How could you
don't
not
believe
believe
you.
me, Christopher?
Nah.
I've never cheated on you or gave you a reason to not
So
believe
where'd you
me.
go to a party
Because
for
I went
the
to a
guys?
party. Why did you go
I
to
asked
a
you not to
party?
go. I was in college. Of
Because
course
you were
I was
having fun,
partying.
so I could not have fun.
So why go to a party full of guys?
It was not full of guys.
What if
There
I
were
went to a
girls there,
party?
too.
What if I went to a hotel
There
full
are
of women?
at every party you go to, there's females
There's
and
female
males.
and guys. You went to a
Exactly.
party with
there
mostly
were not
guys
all
when I
males.
asked you not to
Just
go.
because you felt they were predominantly
You
males.
told me
You
that-
weren't there to know
you
who was
called
at the
me on the
party.
phone, there
So
were
how can
guys-
you say
there were
because
guys
you heard
flirting
males,
with
you
you. You were
assumed there
flirting
were
too.
only males
You were
there?
flirting
because
back
you
too on the
heard
phone.
it. Because
Come
you
on
heard,
now.
you assumed there were only
Nah,
males.
you're lying.
There were males
You're lying.
and females.
Well, I believe she went to the party with the intentions of hooking up with someone, like she said.
Why?
I was
Why
down there
did-
having
were you-
fun, so she wanted some fun too.
But
at the
you
same-
guys
it's-
were still together,
but-
right?
Exactly.
Do you think she was drugged when she was talking to you?
I don't believe so.
She sounded sober?
She did sound like she had a few drinks, but
Not
then,
drugged.
so I heard them flirting, so I hung up.
Do you believe that at some point somebody did drug her?
I don't know,
Right.
to be honest.
And she tells the story that she wakes up in the hospital and, she was told that they found drugs in her system. Her friend tells her the next day, you hooked up with a guy. She talks to the guy. He says, yeah, we had sex, but it was consensual. What do you think happened?
Well, I think maybe it was intentional because the fact that I didn't even hear about that until, 2 years later?
You didn't hear about the rape.
About the sex or nothing. All I heard from
She
her
ever
that-
tell you she was raped?
No. And like I always had, and she know how I felt since he came out. Like she's saying it's new to her. No, I've been saying something, having doubts, but no one else was there. I stepped up. We were together.
Right.
So I said, what the hell? I'm gonna
And
be
you love
there.
her.
So if
Yeah,
what
exactly.
the hell, why are we constantly arguing over it? Why do you feel the need if you said what the hell, you made that choice. If from birth you felt like he was the choice, you made the choice to be there.
The
So why
fact
constantly
that you
argue over
kept
it?
lying.
You put yourself
Why can't
in
you
a
tell me the
position
truth? If
to
I
take
can
care
step
of a
up and be
child
there,
you felt
why
like
can't you
was
step
the
up and
choice.
tell me the truth?
You took the choice. You decided to be there for him.
Christopher, you took a lie detector test.
Yes.
We asked Christopher, since Brittany moved in with you in May of 2014, have you had any sexual physical contact with any other females? And he said no. Since Brittany moved in with you in May of 2014, have you had any sexual intercourse with any other females?
Nope.
And you said no.
Nope.
And the results came back the same for both questions, and it came back that you, Christopher, told the truth.
Exactly. Exactly.
Brittany, you came here and you took a lie detector test. And we asked you, in November of 2011, did you wake up in a hospital and did a medical professional tell you that you had Vicodin and ecstasy in your system? And you said yes, and you told the truth. At that hotel party in November 2011, did you knowingly take any drugs? You said no, and the results for that question is you did not tell the truth. At that hotel party in 2011, did you willingly have sexual intercourse with any males? You said no, and the result is you did not tell the truth. We asked you, did you fabricate the story that you were date raped at the hotel party? You answered no, and the result for that question is you did not tell the truth.
That's crazy.
All right, Christopher, we gave you a DNA test, and the results of it is the little boy is not your son. You have a family. You have a woman that loves you. You love her. You have a little boy that loves you. Is this love that I have for her and this little boy more than this incident that happened 3 years ago. That decision, mate. You want to keep your family together, right?
Yeah.
Good luck to you. Good luck to you.